with starting a podcast, what do you think are some of the hard things of putting a show together, and what are some of the easy parts in your opinion? I
You
think we
know,
kind of touched on that with doing everything ourselves, but
but that's still a good question because the easy thing is doing it. It's talking about things that's of your interest. I feel like if you creating a podcast, don't talk about nothing that's trending if it's not of your interest. Don't
right.
force anything. Like if you love, do what you talk about what you love. You know what I'm saying? And do what you love in the genre. If you love sports, talk about sports. If you want to talk about relationships, talk about relationships. If you want to talk about health, talk about health. That's what's easy. Just creating a podcast and talking about what's of your interest. The hard part is like getting in the algorithm with other shows.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Mm-hmm.
But speaking on, you was talking about the topics and the range. What range of topics does your show kind of uh, go between, or is there a couple topics that you kind of stick to? Because I noticed you do a lot of sports. Also, of course, you're a music artist, so I know you touch on music artists.
Pause. That was crazy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what kind of stuff do you stay away from, and what most are your favorite topics? I guess to do your show on.
You know, I'm gonna tell you what I stay away from first because I do talk about a lot of different things though, but I stay away from relationship stuff. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And I stay away from relationship stuff and I stay away from not being objective. Like my thing is being objective, being a person that can stand on both sides and can hear both sides without emotion and feeling involved.
Yeah.
Because you can't learn if you're being subjective and it's just your way or the highway. So I tried my best to stay objective, but my show basically is based around hip hop because that's my first love. And then I like to do book reviews. I like to talk about what's trending. And I incorporate politics because politics is important. And I've just now gotten into politics. And I have a crazy perspective on politics because, you know, I grew up. I just want to mention this because I've been getting ridiculed for this right quick action. I just want to
Okay.
speak on.
Come on with it.
You know, I grew up in Tennessee and you know what I'm saying? I had voted Democrat and for Obama and stuff for I ain't voted for what was buddy name that went against George W. Bush just from Tennessee. He barely lost though. I forgot his name.
I don't
Long
know.
time ago, around 2000. I voted Democrat for a long time and I come to realize that being from Tennessee, I'm not a Republican. I'm not going to say I'm a Republican. I'm registered as a independent, but I come to realize that I have a lot of conservative values about myself because of the way I was raised.
Okay.
You know, conservative doesn't mean that you're Republican. It just means that you grew up conservative, conserving your money, saving your money, and all of that old type of stuff. And we didn't do that by choice. We did it by force growing up in the hood and growing up poor and stuff. And I learned those things and I took those things with me. And when I started making some money and stuff, I started to value that aspect that I grew up having to deal with in Tennessee once I moved to different cities.
Right.
And once I started experiencing different things, I was like, man, you know, because I live in Charlotte now, and I realized that those values of me being able to talk to any race, me being able to save my money, me being able to do the things that I do that I learned in Tennessee took me to a place that I never thought I would be, living in another place that has more opportunity.